Well, first of all,
Play
welcome
recap?
to episode 3 of a collection of Extraplanar adventures. This episode is titled Into the Mountain of the Gods. Ooh. Last time, our adventurers met a rabbit folk and traveled or traversed through the forest, learning a little bit about the realm that they have found themselves in, including that the Mountain of Gods is a cursed place. And of course, our party of adventurers and heroes went to the cursed place.
As we do.
Yep. They are in search of an orb or a crystal that could be blue, could be clear, could be moving inside, but is the artifact that they are destined to find in order to stop things from happening. Maybe, according to the librarian. But they were given enough gold that whether or not, whatever, they're getting paid.
I believe we were right at the front door when we left off.
You were.
What are we doing with Wade's character?
I will take care of that.
Last thing I wrote in the notes was Arnath takes us to the edge of the temple and then bolts. Seclin, did I say that right?
Shocklin.
Shocklin creates a battering ram. As it makes contact with the door, it disappears. Did we go past that and I missed a sentence or two? I know we were right there, right at the end, but
No,
That's
I'm
it.
pretty sure the battering ram thing was pretty much where we were at.
Yep, you were right about to figure it out or go in or do something.
Sure.
So, standing in front of the Goliath monument, an ancient and overgrown pyramid known as the Mountain of the Gods, what do your characters do?
Say that again?
Outside of the Mountain of the Gods, your battering ram has disappeared. What do you do?
It just vanished into thin air, or was there like a rippling of a portal? Like,
It vanished into thin air.
Well, I don't think Arcana is my expertise. Definitely not.
Yeah, Arcana is not
Spells
my
really quick.
expertise either.
Let's see if I have anything.
The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look affronted at the point where my battering ram vanished, and I'm just going to be like, well, that was rude. Give it back.
Nothing happens.
It was worth a shot.
It was.
Before I go running right in, let me see if the spell is going to help me at all. Nope. Okay. Raul steps on and says, "Hit my theme music," and just starts strutting towards the door. He's just gonna walk in. Just no fear. In his head, his theme music is playing.
Do I know what this theme music is? Because I could prestidigitate whatever you need. Whatever you. I got you,
I'm
bud.
a bard. I have an
Yeah, there you
instrument.
go.
I pull up my lute and I just start strumming.
Perfect. Love
Spanish
it.
flamenco.
I walk through the door. Or I
Okay.
walk into whatever the same thing.
I give him bardic inspiration as he goes through.
Okay. As soon as you touch
I'll
the
follow.
door, you are teleported.
I'll follow close behind him.
Yeah, I walk through still playing my lute.
Okay.
Is that a D8 or
How
a D6 right now?
big is the doorway?
It is a D10.
Uh, the doorway is about 15 feet wide and 30 feet high.
Oh, cool. I ride the horse into the door. Oh, speaking of which, viewers, we have a new prop. This is Colt.
So every time you're yeah, you gotta always be like riding your horse.
It was either this or two coconuts. So,
Right there with you. That's that's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay, so you are all teleported into the room that you find yourself in on the Roll20 map.
No judgment here, because I'm sure mine will be just as bare. But like, is there anything besides? Do we see anything else
No,
besides? Okay.
but I will start with the description of the room now. You find yourself in a notched square of a room. The walls are inlaid with gold writing in an array of different languages. Other than that, you see two doorways to what you would expect is north.
Okay.
when we came in, did we come in directly where we are on this map?
Yes, you
Or
teleported in.
into the middle, like the direct middle of the room. Okay, cool.
Yep,
Yeah, no,
there was no traversing or anything.
okay, cool. Heard.
As soon as you touch the door to push it open, gone. And here.
Ground is solid
Uh,
and rock or dirt, or what are we doing?
it is marble tile.
Okay, all right.
Pink.
I knew a guy who got hit in the head really hard once and started drawing all over his walls too. We gotta be careful. He was dangerous.
Yes, it happens to the best of us. Some might even call it civilization.
So we might need to investigate this area. Is it magical? Obviously, we had a magical effect come in.
Uh,
I'll just looks around at you guys like, you guys got magic stuff. You're doing
Yeah, I
so
mean, if
I
you
don't
want,
have the means of casting detect magic, but I can dispel magic.
ready to break some shit, I got you. Uh, Mikey, can I? Do we see any discernible exits or anything like that?
Oh yeah, there are two doors behind you.
I
Oh,
have
I see. I see.
Yeah.
got detect magic
Her.
as I can cast it as a ritual, not in the spell slot. If we want to stay here for 10 minutes, or honestly, Roll's the type of guy who would just pick one of those doors and do it.
Um, everyone at this point, give me an investigation check.
All right.
7.
Why not?
So anybody over a 20 or at a 20, you know that this wall right here has a secret door.
I don't think any of us got a 20.
Not on that, no.
Okay. Then Acre Blight lets you guys know that there's a secret door here. Because Akram was able to roll high enough.
A secret door or the two real doors? Which one should we try going through first?
Well, they're all real. I would say we go with the one that's not obvious.
Hidden things often have treasures. They try to hide it. Let's do it.
Incredibly insightful. You're a credit to our race.
Appreciate it. I'm working on you.
All right. Can I check for traps?
You can.
That's another investigation check.
Hmm.
Be right back.
No.
Do you?
The bard says, "There's a door indeed."
You are not sure how to open the door. You are not sure if it is trapped. There, you can just see the crease lines that this piece of stone probably moves somehow, some way, maybe.
All right. Anybody else got anything, or should I kick it?
Can you kick it?
I can kick it.
Go for it. The Raul will be impressed if you kick it in.
All right. So that's going to be all right. So I'm just gonna do an unarmed attack roll against
Mhm.
the door to kick it.
Yeah.
All right.
13 my back.
I got a 28.
Wonderful. You critted
Yeah.
on your kick on this door. And
Cool.
as your foot makes contact with the slab of stone, you are repelled 5 feet backwards.
So yeah, I'm right there right now.
All
But
right.
did the door open?
The door did not open.
All right. Um, can I?
I don't think that's gonna
So
do
there's
too
no like
much.
discernible lock or anything on it.
If you want to roll an investigation check on the door itself.
Yeah, let's try that. I'm not great at this, but
Yeah, I mean, I should be the one that does that.
I rolled
That
the
would be disadvantage.
exact same. I rolled a 7.
I'm gonna investigate the
Okay.
Intelligence is like my lowest score. It's a 14.
You know what? Why not?
Or
A
for the
luck
smarter
point.
person,
Let's try
both
again.
are smart people.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration.
Ooh,
It's a D10.
awesome possum. Let's try that too. So that is a dirty 20.
So,
Uh,
go ahead.
did Winifred use the bardic inspiration die?
I did.
As you were doing what you were doing, when the bardic inspiration mote pops, you're surrounded by colorful sparks that do nothing. That is in the text of the ability.
Eureka.
um, Akram will like walk up to the sparks and kind of poke them as they're going off.
They're just colorful, harmless sparks.
Um, Winifred, with that dirty 20, this door is not magical except for the spell that forces movement on an attack. There are 15 different locking engaged mechanisms on this
Seems like
door.
it might be best to come at it from the other side then.
This is my specialty. Can I try it? I mean, I'm a rogue. This is what I
Sure.
do. I'm half rogue.
Sure, give me a sleight of
Um,
hand.
Cool. And Do I get the bonus proficiency from Thieves' Tools?
It's one or the other.
Okay. It's the same. So come on. 21.
Okay. You successfully unlock one of the 15 mechanisms. And as you do,
I think I have knock. Hold on.
as you do, everyone hears.
Oh shit.
That's not the way to open this door. Your friend is stuck behind it, and if you attempt this again, I will destroy him.
I'm sorry. Not all of us have magic and know the rules of this game, so
So hold on. Let's take a head count here. Is Volo didn't actually come in with us, right? Volo's not with us because he's not in the room. He doesn't have a token.
He
oh
did walk
shoot.
through the door, but he
Right,
is
but
not
he's
in the
not here
room.
in the room. Right.
Where is Pretty Boy?
You'd
Uh,
think he would be getting himself out of this mess.
Raoul, you said that you can use detect magic. Let's take a few minutes and have you do that.
That's how he casts
I was like, can he?
detect magic. He just sniffs like really hard for 10 minutes straight. Just.
Well, yeah, he's trying to smell what the rock is cooking.
Good night, everybody.
And we're done. That's the whole series.
It's not getting any better than that.
Yeah, so that's how he casts detect magic, and he does it for 10 minutes as a ritual, so he doesn't burn the spell slot. I hadn't done it before because I don't know how much it's really gonna tell us, but
Okay, there's a magical aura over the door, of course. It's abjuration.
yes.
Um, the golden text that is surrounding the walls uh, has a faint magical aura, as if not that there is anything magical about it, but it was created using magic. The gold was not poured into the stone before it was set up. It was crafted using magic.
Can anyone here read the text?
Yeah, it's in about 70 different languages.
Yeah, I will try to read the text then.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be a great step in the right direction.
Readings for nerds.
Uh,
Hold on, read.
I speak Elven, Common, and Undercommon.
Okay. You can read three different versions of the text. The undercommon one has a little bit more flavorful language in it, but the gist of it is welcome to the trial. Something has been taken from you. Solve the puzzles, destroy the things, and you will get it back along with the prize.
Something has been taken from you.
Does it
Volo.
specify what things I should destroy?
Not in the languages that you have access to.
It says, can you repeat that one more time? What it says? Something has been taken from you. Destroy the things.
Solve the puzzles,
Solve the
destroy the
puzzles,
things.
destroy the things.
Solve
It
the puzzles. Destroy the things. And
it will be
returned.
returned to you, and you will gain a prize.
Right. Got that part.
Fucking fire temple here in Legend of Zelda. Let's go.
Mhm.
I mean, it's Dungeons and Dragons. What do you want? Gave you a dungeon. Maybe there's a dragon along the way.
Okay.
That voice that we heard, was it actually audible or was it up here?
It was audible.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So I suppose let's investigate some of the other doors here.
Well, can anybody read languages other than Elven, Common, and Undercommon?
That's what I was gonna say. Is we should because Mikey gave us a nice little DM clue there. Not with those languages. Yeah. So let's
Yeah,
what
I
has
speak 3 other languages.
got celestial, giant, and goblin on top of what he has.
Okay.
Draconic and Dwarven on top of that.
There we go. Draconic. Where it says destroy the things, there is a different translation in the Draconic line. It solved the puzzles. Destroy the fiend,
Well, let's get that
and
fiend,
it should be
guys.
returned to
And
you.
you're like, what?
Oh, so we just need to go through the other doors. Having made this decision, Shockland flips a coin. He says, "Heads is left, tails is right."
I was gonna come
Sure.
investigate the right-hand door.
You beat me to my coin idea, so
Go ahead and roll your investigation check.
I got
I see if
tails.
it's magical first.
It is not.
Okay.
There's nothing else magical in the room.
I head over
18.
to the left-hand door.
Okay. The right hand door is a metal door, metal framing. There is a wooden bar across it. It does not appear to be trapped of any kind.
I'm gonna test it to see if it's locked.
It is not. The door opens.
What do I see beyond?
In the room that you were looking to, the floor is no longer marble as it moves past the threshold. It is stirring ocean.
I'm sorry?
You smell salt water as you see crashing waves instead of a floor.
Is there anything small and rock-like that I could try and test the depth of this new room?
I'm pretty sure you have something on you that would work, a
Sure,
python and
yeah.
some rope.
Yeah, I'll throw something just to get a sense of depth here.
Okay. As you throw the python, it cuts through the wave and immediately stops.
When you say stops, like
It does not
hit-
continue to sink.
So I can still
It's like
see it?
hallucinatory terrain.
Mhm.
Right, yeah, so it's just sitting there on the floor. Okay. Can
but the
I
waves are moving, right?
Yes.
can I disbelieve the illusion? Make an arcana check or something to disbelieve the illusion?
You can give me a wisdom save.
Okay. 15.
The floor is marble.
So I just kind of like I see the normal floor now. I
Mm-hmm.
overcome the. Okay, good. Like, hey guys, let's go take a swim, and I call everybody over.
Okay, we
Raoul,
can check
come
that
take a
room
look at
first.
Shockland, your door is a wooden door.
Okay.
It does not appear to be trapped, and it does not appear to be locked.
I open it without kicking.
Without kicking. We've learned our lesson there.
I've done that in personal experience.
I know you have. They still tell stories about that at that school.
Yep.
So what do I see as the door opens?
You see a normal floor and the edge of a pedestal to the right. This room, that's definitely, I don't want to completely coat everything in black. This room appears to be exactly like the room we were just in, except there's no longer any gold writing on the walls. On the pedestal is a single piece of chocolate. It is sitting in a golden foil, illuminated with what you would assume is edible paint in the shape of a rose.
Is there any text or anything telling me anything about this chocolate?
There is not.
So before Raul does anything to perceive this room, I wanna mess with him a little bit. Just whenever you get back to us.
Okay.
I look over to Winifred through the door and I go, "Hungry?"
I mean, not. But is there food? I like. Me and Colt like trot up and peek around the corner. I mean, can I? Gosh, I don't even nature, medicine, arcana. How can I perceive this chocolate?
Can I do insight?
With disadvantage because
I
you
don't
really
think
want it.
I don't think you can do insight on chocolate.
What about the presentation of the chocolate on the
What is
pedestal?
this chocolate thinking?
Okay, if you want to roll an insight, I will give you the information on the presentation of the chocolate on the pedestal.
With
Well, I'm
disadvantage 'cause
terrible.
you really want it.
What about
No,
medicine or survival
yeah.
or perception? I'm trying to figure out something. There's got to be some kind of catch to this. There's
Are
not
you
just gonna be
just
random chocolate.
are you just looking at it, or are you going to like touch it, move it, sniff it? Like what aspects of your perception are you using?
Yeah, I will like prod it on the table. I will like sniff it to see if it smells rancid. Like,
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
13.
It does not appear that the chocolate is poisoned of any kind, and it's definitely an actual piece of chocolate. It moves when you push it.
Okay,
It
nothing, no trap
exists.
spring when I move it or anything.
Nope.
Ah. I look over at Winifred and go, "Well, bottoms up and down the hatch."
Pull out my flask to drink as he eats the chocolate.
Um,
Yeah, I eat it.
it is definitely chocolate. It tastes wonderful. It has light hints of rose water, and as you swallow it, you feel slightly warm.
I feel slightly warm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh, well, Winifred, should we poke on through the next door?
Yeah. They're checking out that one. Oh
Yeah,
yes.
Raul is hearing that he's about to have to take a swim over here.
All right.
So when he gets over there, I'm like, "Have you ever seen anything like this? This is crazy." And I cast a minor illusion of myself just doing a cannonball, and I yell cannonball, and I disappear into the waves. You see me appear like over at the end of the hallway by the door, and I'm like, "Come on in. The water's great. It's perfect."
Lap pool before, and I like saunter up to the water, and before I'm about to put my toe in, I'm like, is it cold?
No, it's like a temperate 80 degrees. It feels so good on my skin. Oh my gosh.
80 degrees, perfect temperature water for bugbears. Yes. And I just full on just dive. Yeah, yep.
I feel only a little bit bad about this.
Um, Raul, you are going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you slam
That's
into
so
the
much.
floor. I rolled a d6, and
Fuck, that's a lot.
it was the harp, and the harp is the 6.
I'm so sorry. Out of game. I'm so sorry.
I slam it on the floor, like quickly stand up, and like am holding my eye, and my orbital bone, like that's my good side.
I stand up. I'm like, what are you even doing right now? Like, what's happening? Like, what's, dude? I think there's some stuff like messing with our heads in here.
Writing on the wall. I told you. I
Roll,
met a guy like that.
roll a persuasion check or deception.
Just using my passive insight.
Persuasion is way higher because charisma, so I'm gonna do that.
My
Because
passive
I'm
insight
proficient.
is 18.
Well, I rolled a 2, so that's a 10 total.
So you're very aware that you just got goofed.
I'm sorry, bud. I really.
Face really hurts. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Freaking out. Like, oh, he's cool with it. Okay, good.
I'm just taking my hands. Yeah, Raul's into silly pranks like that for sure. Of course he is. And I'm just like putting my hands down on top of your shoulders like this constantly.
I'll give you a good old like pat on the back too. Like, good job. Like, we're
Bugbear,
doing some bugbear bonding over here.
bugbear bonding. There you go. That's what I'm putting as my note right there. Bugbear bonding. All right.
I gotta help my babe here. I'll be right back.
Okay. Back to the other door. The door in front of you is a metal door.
Okay.
Does not appear to be locked. Doesn't even have like a handle. Like it just looks like it's on a swing hinge. And there's a clasp it that stops it from coming into this room.
I will use my glaive to push it open.
Wonderful. As you do, you can see into the next room, which is a hallway. And the floor is covered in ice.
In ice?
Yes, the temperature is very cold compared to the room that you're in right now.
Lucky that chocolate just made me feel all warm and fuzzy. So I'm going to walk into the room.
Okay.
I turn back to Winifred and go, "It's a wee bit chilly."
Yes, we'll be along in a second. I'm sitting here and putting like slightly spiked like horseshoe clip-ons onto Colt for whenever we get on like ice. No, I know it's slippery. I'm putting them on. I don't know what you want from me. And then yeah, we will brave the cold and follow it after.
Okay. As you turn that hallway, you see a wall of ice, and on the opposite side is Akram,
Uh,
just tapping on the ice.
would this ice happen to be magical?
It was created by magic, but it does not have any magical properties.
Okay.
It is sustained by the room being cold.
Gotcha.
Um, I mean, I have a way to try to get through it.
Oh, what you thinking?
Just take the long gun off my back.
Akram like takes a really deep breath and exhales across his side of the surface and starts writing backwards in common. There was another hidden door. I went through it and I can't get back. Glad you guys showed up. Could you help me out? And then he taps the ice.
Uh, yeah, so I have an idea. I pull my drinking horn off of my belt. It is a magic item called the Slumbering Dragon Vessel. And I am going to make it fill with a pot of it's gonna become a horn of oil for the day. And I'm going to pour the oil out along the base of the ice,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to ignite it with flint and steel.
Wonderful. It takes a couple minutes
Sorry,
for
guys.
the ice to begin to melt where it cracks up and the wall disperses. While that is occurring, we will go to the other two.
Yeah.
So this door. Do I hear the others on the other side?
You hear something on the other side.
Does it seem magical, this door?
It does not. Just seems like a wooden door.
I will test to see if it's open.
It is locked.
I pat you on the shoulder and kind of shove you out of the way. Yeah, just shoulder it. Just
Okay. Roll me strength or athletics.
athletics is a +9. Oh no! It's a
Okay.
10. Yeah, I rolled
Still
a
a
nat
solid
one.
10.
You slam into the door. The door budges a little bit. As it does, a row of metal needles protrude from the cracks of the door. I need a constitution save.
Con is where'd it go? Where'd my sheet go here? Exit out of it. Hold on one second. Oh, there it is. Con save. Ooh, good. My con is save is a +10. I got proficiency in it. 28.
Okay. You take one
Holy
point
shit.
of damage from the needles themselves, and the
Oh.
poison does not affect you.
I was getting ready to heal you.
Did I hear the giant crash into the door behind me?
Yes.
I would hope so. I'm a big boy. Yeah, I'm a big boy.
Is it locked? Is there like a locking mechanism on my side?
Yes, there is a bolt.
Howdy.
Thanks for the help. I kind of look at my shoulder where I just have like just one drip of blood. Yeah, just the smallest prick of blood is going down. And I just
I told you, opening doors is what I do. So, walk back to check on the ice wall.
The ice wall crumbles.
Hi, Akram. The path goes this way, and I kind of point upward. There seems to be a horse in the path.
There is.
Bro, come on. Come with us.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Um, this is a barred gate, kind of like a prison cell door.
Barred, not
Oh,
barred.
that kind of bard.
Yeah,
I
I
thought the
was
same thing.
thinking. Yeah.
I was about to be like, my time to shine.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's your turn, bud.
The barred gate. It only opens to music.
They make dwarven gates like that, where you have to
Um,
play a weird song and stuff to get in.
Yeah.
Can I see through the gate at all?
You can.
Okay.
Looking up, does it look like the bars go up into the ceiling, like the gate could be lifted, or does it look like it needs to be bent out of the way?
They can be lifted. It looks like the mechanism is meant to pull the gate up into the ceiling.
Gotcha.
Um. All right. So there's no like locking mechanism or anything. It just looks like a heavy metal gate.
Nope, it is a heavy metal gate. Yep.
Okay. Colt is gonna start awkwardly backing up around people, being like, maybe this would be better for this. This is not a finesse door, and I'm gonna back off.
Yeah, let me get up there real quick. I got something for this. I am going to use performance of creation, and I am going to create a large rod that goes up underneath the bottom of the gate,
Uh huh.
and then I'm going to gesture to Raul and be like, "Pull this down. The door will go up."
I do it.
The door raises. Eventually, you hear a click as if the gate has been locked into place.
I will modify the size and shape of the rod I made to use it as a wedge and just keep it underneath the gate,
Okay.
just in case.
Wonderful. Doom doom doom. Okay.
As you remember, the last one through the doors, I'm the person holding the rod.
Oh no, I wedged it so that it can just stay there.
Gotcha. Heard. Okay, cool.
Um, as every this is not a door in this instance. So it appears that this room is a dead end. Unlike the rest of the other rooms, instead of a white marbled floor, this is black slate.
Is it really, though?
It is. This is not an illusion. This floor has a different material to it.
So is it just a cube? Do we see an exit?
You do not see an exit.
Is there writing on the walls, anything like that here?
There is on this wall, opposite of you, there are these four symbols.
Okay.
I recognize this.
Produced by Sony.
The hidden language.
Not sponsored.
No,
Just
if
was
it was
not sponsored.
Sony, it would be this.
Yeah, it's a cross, it's a cross, not an X, guys.
Okay, so I see those 4 symbols. Do I
Mhm.
see anything else of relevance to do with those symbols in the room?
No,
And there's no repetition, they only appear once.
they only appear once.
I want to see
Oh.
if they are buttons. Can we investigate the runes on the wall?
Yes.
Uh,
Um,
I press the X button.
when you press the X button,
Got a 21 investigation. It's probably the only high investigation I'll roll forever.
the symbols change to that.
Ah, I see. I press the square. Okay. So that changed the square into a circle. Pressing the X change
It-
How's
it
our
was
triangle
a
note taking
triangle
going, Raul?
square. Yeah, yeah. And so originally it was triangle, square, circle, X, and then you touched it, and it was square, circle, X, X.
Uh-huh.
and then I touched the square and it became circle XX
Square.
circle?
Square.
Square. Okay.
So it seems like when you touched it, it sent it to the back.
Well, the first time it turned something else into an X.
Did it, or did it just move the X over to the left?
Well, we didn't have 2 X's to begin with.
Right.
It was just
True.
triangle, square, circle, X. So
Here.
and then you walked and touched the square.
Yeah, I touched
When
the
you
X and I touched the square.
That is what you've done.
Okay.
Right, but that doesn't tell us, Mikey, what we interacted with.
No, but if I could just get like that image as a still that I could look at, I can figure it out. Because I've only pressed 2 buttons. I pressed the X on the end and I pressed the square at the beginning.
That is
that was
correct.
my question is what you pressed the first time. Okay.
Yeah. So I pressed the X at the end the first time.
Yep.
Um. So yeah, I pressed the X and then I pressed the square, and now we have circle XX square.
What's our desired outcome here? Are we trying to produce all X's? Because that could
We
mean
don't
death.
know.
That was just my first instinct when I saw 2 X's appear. I was like, well, I might as well try and make 2.
Thank you, Mikey, for the update.
So I want to figure out the rules that we're operating under first. So I'm going to press the square at the end.
X,
Okay,
square, square.
gotcha. So when you press whatever's on the end, it turns whatever's in front of it into that. And if you press something that's at the beginning, it puts it at the end.
So if you continuously press the back button, wouldn't it?
You would eventually get all of the
Or
same
the
thing.
kind.
The
Yeah.
back button.
Shut up.
Um.
It's the button in the back of the row.
It is.
So let's see what happens when we do this. We haven't touched anything in the middle yet. Let's press the square in the middle.
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So then wouldn't we press the X, the square, and then
I mean, if we want to try getting 4 of a kind, the next step would be to press the square that's directly next to the X.
So team, the only
agree.
pattern I'm really noticing is over here on what we've pressed. If you look at what we've pressed versus what we currently have, that's the outcome.
So I'm going to press the square next to the X and see what happens. Don't worry, I have healing spells. I can cast Mass Cure Wounds.
So, as you hit that, all 4 buttons become squares.
And do they make a circle?
They do not. I need everyone who is along a wall to make a dexterity save.
Lucky
A
me, I put myself
dexterity
right
save?
around the room
Yep.
and I happen to be next to a wall.
I'm in the dead center of the room.
Oh, nobody's close enough to me to benefit from it. Oh, well.
Okay, anybody below a 15?
1d
Aranga.
20 plus. Paladin aura is hacks.
Yep.
Add proficiency to all saves by self or ally within 10 feet.
I was
If
wondering
already
what the question
proficient,
was.
add it again.
Okay. Um,
I love how everybody else moved away from the wall though, and I was just like, nope, I'm gonna hang out here.
Oh, did I get pushed away from the
left
wall?
myself right where I was. I put myself
No,
right
I
away
saw
where
you, but
only 2 people were away from the wall.
Did I get pushed away from the wall by this?
Yes. You moved in time to not be slammed by the wall.
I did not.
You did not.
Ah.
So you are going to take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as the wall hits you in the back of the head.
I'm going to step back to right here, which is going to put nearly everybody within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll also move away from the wall.
So now the wall has come in. The room is now smaller, and the 4 buttons have reset.
All
Moving away from the
squares
wall.
to all circles.
So we are back to this.
So, do we want to try and get 4 of a kind, or do we want to try and rearrange the shapes? That's what we need to figure out.
I feel like we have a 75% chance of not dying, but I don't know.
Four
One
of a kind
four.
does
I
something.
feel we have
You
a
know.
75% chance, but possibly the other way.
Well, we know not to do squares again.
Yeah.
We've ruled one
We
out.
also only have like 2 more times before we are stuck in this room. Yeah.
What's our ceiling looking like? Is that a viable option?
We have not looked up yet.
Well,
Yeah.
well, right. That's what I'm asking about. Like, what's going on up top?
Okay. Looking up.
Nobody ever looks up.
Nope. And I abuse that system completely.
My character's built around doing that. I don't.
In the inlay decorativeness of the ceiling, you see this.
Well, there's a key half of the puzzle team. Any shit on the floor we're missing.
Looks like that's a yes.
After the wall shifted, there is now in this spot a circle. In this spot, a circle. In this spot, a circle. And in this spot, a circle.
All right. Well, we can either do four X's or four circles.
The X's might make the ceiling collapse on us.
All right, let's go circles.
Is my concern. I could be wrong.
Do y'all want me to press the
Right.
buttons again, or does somebody else want to take the honors this time?
I'm gonna hang out in the middle of the room.
Well, but that logic, wouldn't that make the circles make the floor fall out from under us?
Potentially,
Based
but
on their
I'm less
positioning, it
concerned about
actually
that.
makes it look more like it's going to push the walls back out. Being at the four corners of the space that we have to
Would
occupy.
rather fall than get crushed. I can teleport out of a fall.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I can dimension door out
Oh.
of here at any time.
Colt stomps and snorts at the. I can teleport out of here. Yeah, not all of us are magic.
Come to.
Walk up and hit the X. No, sorry. It's triangle, square, circle, X right now. That's what we're at.
Triangle, square, circle, X, yes.
So I need to hit the square, right, guys?
What are we trying to do? We're trying to do all circles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hit circles.
Right, don't hit the squares. We hit squares already.
I hit the circle.
Okay, when you hit the circle,
Roll super in character. I should press more squares.
it is now square, circle, X, circle.
That's what I was worried about.
Hit the back circle.
Yeah, I do what he tells me. I hit the back circle.
The back button.
Circle, X, circle, circle. Hugs and kisses. Everybody gains 16 hit points as a mist spreads into the room.
Hey, back to full. My face feels better now. Thank you.
I don't know if I can be affected by that. I have a necklace of adaptation that makes me resistant to gases.
You only heal for half.
I can breathe in any environment.
Okay, you only gain 8 hit points instead. The symbols are still circle, X, circle, circle.
Even after hitting the middle circle.
Oh, you hit it
Also
again?
created that.
Oh, I haven't. I don't think I called that one out yet. I think that
Okay.
was just gonna be the next move.
Now it is X, circle, circle, circle.
So
Back circle.
if it follows the logic of the previous one, it'd be the circle next to the X that turns the X into a circle
Right.
for this step, because it was the second one that we did last time to get all squares.
Sure.
Okay. And that's the one you hit.
Yeah.
It is now all circles.
All circles! Fall to our doom!
Draw. Oh, that's lighting. No, fuck dynamic lighting. No. I don't know how to use that shit. This square,
Dynamically.
this square, this square, and this square, where the circles were, fall out.
So there's holes now.
They are holes now.
I look
Is
in
there
one of the
anything down
holes.
there?
Spikes.
Oh, there's spikes down there. Okay.
So
All right. Well,
X's.
sounds like X's is the bet then.
Wait, can you show me what the symbol on the ceiling looks like again?
Yes, I can.
The triangle.
triangle.
4 X's.
It is 4 X's, and then the center of it is a square and a triangle inside the square, and the triangle is rounded out so that there is a hollow circle in the middle.
I step there for whatever happens next.
I'll go right here.
Stay where I am, I guess. No, you guys are all. We're gonna die together if we die.
All right.
All right.
I'm
This
going
is-
to
or-
ready an
or-
action
Okay.
for the next puzzle.
Okay.
That'd be a good idea.
What precisely are you reacting to?
For I because of the symbols of the X's, I am a little worried that something is going to fall on the bard. So
Uh-huh.
I'm ready, or the like floor will drop out from under him one. So
Uh-huh.
I'm readying an action to pull him off that square should anything terrible happen.
Okay.
See here, I was gonna just prepare a misty step for myself. Yeah.
I've got Dimension Door on standby.
Okay.
I can also cast Fly and bring myself and 2 or 3 other people into the air.
I would ask the horse.
So we are back
Yes.
at So we are back at step 1, which is triangle, square, circle, X.
X's.
We can either try
My guess
X's
is that
or
we're
we
gonna
can
need
try
a little bit of
inverting the order.
Inversion sounds good because the ceiling has a little bit of everything mixed in, so I don't think 4 of a kind is going to be our solution. It took a lot more figuring that out.
Hold on,
that
hold
I'm
on.
really happy about, but
It's a circle inside of a triangle inside of a square surrounded by X's, right?
Yes.
nope. Circle, square. Isn't it circle, square, triangle?
Single square X. Yes.
Circle, triangle, square, X.
Circle,
okay, circle,
surround
square.
triangle, square, axis.
Yeah, so we make circle. We make that in that order. We press the buttons to make that happen, Mikey.
Huh?
Oh.
Circle, triangle, square, X.
Circle, triangle, square, X. How?
Yeah, you have to do it following the logic of the puzzle.
Yeah.
So
My character's smart enough to do it,
I'll
even if
be
I'm
back
not
at the
like the brick.
beginning. Triangle, square, circle, X. Okay, and you are trying to get to circle first.
ultimately we want either X, square, triangle, circle, or circle, triangle, square, X. Those are the two that would make sense for the pattern we're trying to make.
I say circle, triangle, square X.
Okay, so starting and going out.
So circle is currently sitting in third place, but we need to get it to the first place.
Yes.
Yeah, so the first thing we should do is poke the triangle.
Okay. When you poke the triangle, it is now square, circle, X, triangle.
Square, circle, X, triangle. So let's poke the square.
Circle, X, triangle, square.
And now
face, but now you're trying to get the X to the back. So hit the triangle again, right?
No, if we hit the triangle, it'll turn the X into a triangle.
Right. Isn't that what
We
we
don't
want?
want to lose any of the symbols.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Um, and if we hit the X, it'll turn the circle into a triangle. Oh wait, no. I have my steps wrong. No, we do hit the triangle.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that does not turn the X into a triangle. That was whenever we hit the one in the second box.
Triangle, circle,
Circle,
X, square.
triangle, circle, X square.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
Ooh,
What was the one
interesting.
before it?
Circle,
The
X,
kind of
triangle, square.
circle, X, triangle, square. We hit the triangle, and now we have triangle, circle, X, square.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hit the square. Hit the square. And then hit the circle. Doesn't really matter which one you hit in, or which
You
order
hit
you
the
hit it in.
square.
You guys
Yes.
agree? Square? Yeah, square.
Okay, as you hit the square, it turns into X triangle. I mean, square, triangle, circle, X. The triangle then moves over the the square moves over the triangle. Then the two shapes move over the circle. The X hits the side of the square, and then multiple X's appear around it. The walls move back, the floors shift up, and
Got it.
a portal appears on the floor here.
Sorry, where?
Sorry,
Damn.
This where?
I
A
drew, yeah,
portal?
here.
Jocelyn goes, portals. This I'm familiar with, and just walks through it.
And for a penny.
Served me well so
Cannon-
far.
I look at Raul and I say, cannonball. Go forward.
You first.
Akram just walks into it.
Raul will obviously jump in. He's not going to actually cannonball. He kind of jokes like he's going to. Like he takes 2 steps and then like lifts the knee and then just walks through.
Oh, God damn it.
You guys appear back in the first room and you hear the heavy mechanical noises of two of the mechanisms shifting and unlocking on the secret door.
So it was 3 of 15.
That is correct. Everybody roll initiative.
uh, with and all of you get +4 to it, your initiative.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking
Dear
about.
God.
If you're within 10 feet of me, you get +4 to initiative.
I have advantage on initiative, and I think that you do too, Raul, because Bugbear.
I also have it from
Barbarian.
my weapon.
Is that something we get? Do we get just advantage on
called-
initiative?
It's called Feral Instinct, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Need
So
some
that
footnote on
is
my,
26.
26.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to roll my second one. So 12 plus 3 plus 4 is 19.
Mine was a total of 12, so
Mine's a total of 15.
Got to get up pretty early to get the drop on old Winifred. I get a
Oh, wait,
+9
this is 12.
naturally.
you shouldn't have finished it. You should have just waned the whole thing. You gotta get up pretty early. It's just like, to what?
You just got to get up early.
You gotta get up pretty early.
It's good for you.
Hmm.
So what are we initiating against? Do I
Each
perceive,
other.
do I perceive anything?
Yeah.
Earl starts blasting.
So when y'all are within 10 feet of me, you have +4 to all saving throws, and you're immune to fear.
Well, if we fight any dragons or anything, that'll be super helpful.
Yep.
Paladins.
I wholeheartedly believe that that ability should stack because a group of 5 paladins should be an immortal force.
I mean, paladin auras do stack.
Immune to fear, sure, but like, you mean like plus 20
Yes,
to
I
their
think you should get,
saving
yeah, you're
throws?
+20 to everything.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
God just
Sitting
says
in
this
breath weapons
this
and shit. Just
part of the
do
earth
it.
is immune.
I mean, there's nothing in the rules that I'm aware of that says you can only be affected by one paladin aura at once.
I can't remember if it's something they ended up
They're all just
clarifying.
permanent passives.
Oh God, it's Kakashi.
Seconds after the mechanisms unlock, smoke rolls into the floor area in front of the door and copy image. Do. GM corner, paste image and go. This creature
Oh God.
stands before you.
All right then. I have
Is
thoughts.
it again?
Thoughts.
I have thoughts.
Thoughts are good.
Is Wade here? Let's get Wade in.
He will be joining us after this battle. Or maybe
Fantastic.
beforehand, depending on how the battle goes. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. So, Winifred, you are first.
I guess first off, just I take it this automatically doesn't seem friendly.
No. It
Gotcha.
turns its head, and its 8 eyes look in different directions, spotting each of y'all, and then it focuses on
three-eyed
you as a
raven.
group.
Cool. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot it. That's why I love going first in initiative. I'm gonna take the long rifle that I've just had like sitting across my chest for most of this at this point, and I'm gonna take some shots at it.
Okay.
First one, I get to make advantage because it hasn't gone in initiative yet.
Correct.
Oh, good God, thank you for advantage. Does a dirty 20 hit?
It does.
Woot. I have to roll so many dice. So many dice. Get that sneak attack damage in there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty, guys. This is my thing along at home. That 2d12 and
Oh no. Say
Yes.
Really good timing to lose him.
oh, am
You
I
you
back?
cut
You're
out really
back.
bad.
Ah, okay. For those of you playing at home, that means 2d12 and 5d6. Um, 18, 20, 22, 25, 30, 34 damage.
Minus 34. Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot it again.
Okay.
This is just a regular one. Oh wait, no, sorry, it's 39 damage because I forgot the +5.
Minus 5.
And then I miss.
And then I miss. How bad of a miss?
It was just a 2.
Okay. And Raul, you are next.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I am going to run up to it. 10, 15, 20, easy peasy. I actually only have to get right here because I'm a bugbear. And I will. Oh, so many bonus actions. What do I want to do? Here's the question. Here's our bonus action to hex this thing.
Okay.
I cast hex on it. Then I am going to shove it to the ground with my first attack. So I think that's strength, contesting strengths, correct?
Okay.
Athletics.
Yep.
Is it strengths or athletics?
Are you grappling or shoving?
Shoving.
Strength.
Strength. Oh. I think I use my bardic inspiration here. 10 plus. It's not a save, it's just a regular check. So 5, 15.
15. You lunge to shove this thing to the ground and it budges a little bit and then like becomes stalwart and does not move.
Alright, cool.
The target has to make a con save as a result of bardic inspiration.
21.
Okay. It does not get blasted by thunder damage.
Wonderful.
I will use my second attack here to just okay, say like I come up and I give it a good shove and I guess it just kind of like shakes it off, and then I put my hand up here and then I punch it in the kneecap real hard. Then to try to drop it to the ground, I'm using a trip attack as
Okay.
part of my battle master ability. So when I hit with an attack, you expend 1 superiority die and add to the damage roll. Okay, cool. So I just make an unarmed attack first, which is going to be 10. All right. 27 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. The 1d8. 7 plus 6 is 13. Plus my hex damage of an additional d6 is 18. Plus my d10 for the combat superiority. Let me make sure I'm doing that correctly. I don't
Mm-hmm.
play this very often. D10, where is it? Oh, that's the cleric stuff. Here's the plus a D10 for damage. Plus plus another 8. So 8, 5, 7, 6. 13, 18,
26.
and 26.
Wonderful.
And he is now prone.
Is there any save against that?
Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. I believe so. Yes, strength saving throw and DC 19 for me.
He is going to fail.
I'll punch him, that big ass bird right in the kneecap and his weak little bird legs. Every day is leg day.
God.
Fantastic.
That is
All
great.
right.
On the end of your turn, it uses a legendary action. I need a dexterity save from you.
Sweet, love it. Do I get pluses on that, Shocklin?
No, I don't. You're too far away for me to give you any bonuses right now.
10 feet.
Useless. Terrible. My D20? Oh my god, Jesus Christ. A 12.
A 12. Okay, you are going to be pushed back.
Love it. I like it.
Just 300
5
you back.
feet. You are going to be knocked prone, and you are going to take 17 points of damage as it beats its wings. And then after using this as a legendary action, and then it beats its wings at you, throwing you back the 5 feet, and then it uses half of its fly speed to become unprone.
Oh, damn.
And now it is Shocklin's turn.
All right. So Shocklin is going to move up to right here. Um, and is this thing still prone?
No.
Okay, it used a legendary action to no longer be prone.
Yes.
All right. Going on a limb, do I get the sense that this is a fiend or some sort of extraplanar entity?
It is. It's a monstrosity, and it's probably seen in a few planes, but not many.
Okay. Well, I'm going to waste no time getting down to business. I am going to brandish my glaive, and we are going to divine smite
Smite.
with a 5th level spell slot.
Sweet.
All right. Paladin smite. Does a 17 hit?
It does not.
Okay. So nothing on the first swing. What about a 22?
22 does.
Yes. Gonna use my second and last 5th level spell slot.
You don't have to use the first one when you miss. Divine
Oh.
Smite is a reaction to actually hitting.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah, it's
even better.
additional damage.
Yeah, that's one of the great things is you just trigger it as you hit.
I'm just gonna use roll 20 for the damage. One d10 plus 4. Can I make it do multiple rolls in a single thing?
Yes.
I'll just type them individually.
I want to say it would be roll, and then you put all the dice, and then you put the total of additional damage afterwards. Like 1d4 plus 3d6 plus.
Ah, okay.
Like that. Just 2d20
Yeah.
instead of.
1d10 8. Or, yeah. 8.
Wonderful.
I see how this works now.
Minus 30 damage.
And if it was a fiend,
It is not. It is just a
then it would take
monstrosity.
an extra. It would take an extra 1d8.
Mm-hmm.
Just a monstrosity. Okay.
Okay, it is Akram's turn. There are no undead things, or no dead things for him to make undead. Two and two. So what he is going to cast Rolitham's Psychic Lance. So he is going to step to here and place his fingers on his temples, and a bolt of brilliant radiant energy is going to fire from his forehead at the deep crow.
Yeah.
Intelligence save. One of those rare saves. Roll. That's a fail. Advanced dice roller. Please roll 8d6. Ew. That's ones. And the crow will take 21 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
And next is the crow.
So what did Akram do to it? Because I kind of missed that.
Excuse me. Rolitham's Psychic Lance. You unleash a shimmering lance of psychic power from your forehead at a creature you can see within range.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Bard, Sorcerer, Warlock, Wizard. The crow is going to shift to here. It is going to make one attack.
Does that trigger an attack of opportunity from me?
No, he is still in your threat range and did not leave it.
Okay.
He is going to attack you with his mandibles.
Attacking Shockland?
Yes, does a 22 hit?
Yes. I don't think I have the shield spell, so yeah,
Okay.
it does.
So you take 11 piercing damage, and you are grappled.
11 piercing and am grappled. Okay.
It lifts you off the ground, raises back onto its back legs, and then slashes twice at Ro.
If I can go with that, I didn't hear you.
And
Yeah, I can't make AOs if I'm grappled.
You cannot. So the first one hits. Roll. You're going to take 13 slashing damage.
Okay. Thirteen.
Okay.
Cool. Concentration check.
Tristan, did
Mhm.
you subtract that hit points from your maximum on roll 20?
I did it on my character sheet. I wasn't sure if I should do it on roll 20 or not.
Yeah, if you click the circle and hit -11 and then hit enter, it'll automatically do so.
Okay, there we go.
That way, if I have to pull any punches, I know beforehand.
Don't be that way.
After the crow, Parunga.
Okay. So stay with me here.
Okay.
I'm going to quicken far step. Far step is already a bonus action, so it'll happen instantaneously. And it does not burn an action.
Correct.
Okay. That being said, I
Uh-huh.
would like to attempt to flank the bird. Like here? Would that be considered a flank, Mikey?
Move one back.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
So
bird's square is actually a 3x3.
that's perfect.
Mhm.
So while he is considered flanked, I will do extra damage because it will qualify to allow me to surprise him if I should hit with my
Okay.
attacks. So while I am far stepping, I am drawing my great sword and I am going to attack him with it, trying to slice off some of these birdie feathery wings.
Okay.
First roll is a 14 plus 9, so 23.
That will hit.
Second is an 11 plus 9 is a 20.
That will hit as well.
Okay, so that's 4d6 plus 18 on that, plus an additional 2d6. So 66 plus 18. And that's just going to be a roll 20 roll. That's fine. That much.
Wonderful. 40 damage. Okay, is that your only attack?
Those two swings.
Okay, that was 2 swings.
Yeah, that was 2 swings.
Okay. At the end of your turn, I need everybody to make a constitution check.
A saving throw or
Or, yeah, saving throw, sorry. The ancient deep
Uh,
crow releases an ear-splitting caw.
28.
Oh, Raoul, you are in range of getting my bonus.
Point 32.
26.
I go la 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 la. You can't hear anything.
we're gonna luck point that.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do. So that's 2 down. Because yeah, I did an
21 for Shockland.
I fail. Just either it was an 11 and then it was a 7.
Okay. You are going to fail.
Ooh, wait. Do I have it yet? We'll just say I fail, and I'm gonna look up this rule for later to make sure.
Okay. What is the con save for your horse?
Oh god. Hold up. I've got to pull up his character sheet.
Is a horse a medium or a large creature?
A horse is a large creature.
The horse gets +4 on its save because it technically crosses into my aura.
Oh God. Colt got a 14.
Is that with the +4?
Yeah.
Okay. You and Colt will both take 7 damage.
Okay.
And it is your turn, Winifred.
Alrighty. I am going to take a bonus action to try to hide behind my horse. Just kind of dip down off the saddle. Oh, God damn it. And I got a 31 stealth check.
You are hidden from the crow.
Awesome. Now I'm gonna shoot the crow because he hurt my. I know Colt. I'm getting him. God. Jesus Christ. The same thing as last time. I rolled a 1 and a 9, so that becomes a dirty 20.
That will hit.
It's not great. 11. 33 damage total.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot him again.
Wait.
Doesn't a 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Awesome. That's 17 damage.
Minus 17. Wonderful. So, Winifred jumps off her horse and hides behind it and then pew-pews.
Real heroic there.
We have a system. And I never claimed to be a hero.
Do. Okay, it used the wing attack. So that's all its legendary actions. So, Raul.
Okay. You see Raul just start to kind of flex really quick. And his tattoos start to kind of like circle around his arms. He's invoking his Eldritch Maul ability from his Eldritch Claw tattoo. And he will go ahead and just grapple this guy with his first attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I think with that, I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, is that just grapple is just in. That's what I'm trying to find. Is exactly how this works. Because I know with unarmed fighting, it might be a little bit different. Here it goes. Fighter. That doesn't seem right. No, I think it still takes an action. Or one of my attacks to grapple this.
It does.
Yeah, I go and I just like grip it by the throat. Like I just walk up and try to like grab it by the neck.
Okay. Roll your strength.
Just a strength check, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. Ugh, 12.
You successfully grapple it.
Hey, sweet.
I rolled
Hey,
a 2.
dog. Yeah, I just kind of grab by the neck and then just like punch it in the beak. And so 1d20 plus 10. 14 to hit.
Roll it with advantage.
Yeah, because he's grappled. That's the whole point of grappling him,
Mhm.
right? 25.
That will hit.
25, 1d8 plus 6. So 10 plus my hex is another 1d6. So a total of 11 with that attack.
Okay.
And then we are going to action surge. And we will go ahead and action surge just gets you your action back, correct?
Yes.
It gives you a full turn.
Yeah.
So
A
you
full
have,
turn. So
yep, so you can
action,
do
action.
movement, action, bonus action.
Great. Yeah, don't need to move. No,
Yeah.
I like being in his grill. I will summon a spiritual weapon in this square.
Okay.
I tried to put it on the board. Do you see it?
Click and hold where you're going to place it. Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Cool. All right. That's my bonus action on that. I think as it comes out, it makes an attack. Correct.
Mhm.
Spiritual weapon is also a plus 10, 1d8 plus 4. All right. The 16 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. Okay. Bonus. Spiritual weapon misses. But I will make my 2 attacks into it now with advantage. So 27 to hit on the first one.
Hits.
Oh, wrong button. Sorry. Yeah. 1d8 plus 6. 12 plus another, not d8, d6. 12 plus 4 is 16 on the first punch.
Okay.
And then second attack, 23 to hit.
Hits.
12 plus 4, another 16.
Wonderful. Shocklin, it is your turn.
All right. Am I still grappled?
You are. The escape
Okay.
DC is 19.
Okay, so it's got me grappled while it's grappled.
Correct.
How much damage have you taken?
Who, me?
Yeah, have you taken any damage?
I've taken 11 damage. I'm still
Oh,
very, very well off.
forgot the 2d6 because of my Eldritch Claw tattoo really quick. An extra 9 damage on top of that. Thank you.
Okay.
Go for it, Shocklin. My bad.
You're good.
Okay. So DC 20 is the escape,
19.
or DC 19. All right. And that's strength save, or
You
is
can
it? I
use
can't.
strength or dexterity. Athletics or
Or acrobatics.
acrobatics.
All right. I'm gonna roll acrobatics. I get a dirty 20.
You are free.
14 plus 6. Excellent. I am going to take a 5-foot step, staying in threat range, but moving right here.
Okay.
And then I am going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the Ancient Deep Crow.
Wonderful. What is
So
the spell DC?
spell save DC is 18.
Wisdom or con?
Wisdom.
It fails.
It falls prone.
Okay.
Uh, It falls prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration, which is concentration up to a minute. When it ends each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, it can make another wisdom save.
Okay.
And that is my whole turn.
Okay. Akram is going to that second level. He's going to cast it at 5th. So Akram is going to take a step to here. And he reaches out his hand and snaps. And instead of the sound of his finger snapping, you hear a bell.
I kind of thought we were just gonna hear its bones snap or something.
No. If it were undead, maybe.
I mean, if it were undead, we'd be having a grand old time just going to town on this thing. So.
Right.
yeah.
Okay. So that's the extra 3. And it is a constitution save. 7 plus. Not enough. Okay, so it takes 9, 14, 19, 29 damage.
Hell yeah.
And minus 29. So as you hear the bell, a dark mist swirls around the crow, dealing necrotic damage to it. And then the mist moves away from the crow, and as it leaves the crow's area, it shifts from a dark, inky mist into a radiant and sparkling one and surrounds Shoklin. Shoklin, you can, without spending a reaction or any sort of action, roll up to 5 of your hit dice to heal.
Oh. Okay. That is incredible. I am back at full.
Okay. And that lovely spell is Wither and Bloom.
That is awesome.
And
Does this thing look bloodied yet, Mikey? Like, how's it doing?
you want to give me a study action?
No, it's not my turn.
I know. It's looking decent, but not good. It is its turn. What is your spell DC?
Mine?
Yep.
Mine?
18.
Mine.
18?
Mine.
18.
Every caster, just like me. Mine?
So it fails both when it gets damaged and on the start of its turn. So we'll go to Parunga. As the crow is
Cackling.
it's a crow. So yeah, it is full-fledged cackling. You're not sure who it's mimicking in this laughter, but it is
Yeah. And it is prone and incapacitated, so we get advantage on all of our attacks against it.
I will go ahead and take
So-
advantage of that and roll to hit it a couple times.
All right.
27, 18 plus 9 on the first,
hit,
and second is 14 plus 9.
hit,
That's only 46 plus 18. An
Okay.
additional
Ooh.
31 damage. And as a bonus action, I will wings sprout from the back of my shoulders, and I gain +4 to my armor class because I'm really hoping that I can kind of provoke it with this damage that I'm doing.
Okay. It is no longer laughing.
I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my
Appropriate.
temporary character.
Okay. Yeah, that hurt enough that he rolled a 17 plus his bonus, so that passes.
Yeah, yeah. He stops laughing after that one.
So at the end of your turn, Paranga, let's get another. Everybody within 10 feet. So that is now everybody.
Winifred looks like she's outside the
Wait,
range.
yeah, she is.
Woot.
But her horse is not.
What are we doing?
Dexterity saving throw.
Everybody within the yellow circle gets +4.
That
19.
28.
Those pass so far.
16.
There's our first fail. Akram gets the +4, so he passes. Okay, Shockland. You take 10 damage and are knocked prone as it beats its wings and returns to standing.
Okay.
Winifred, it is your turn.
I'm gonna hide. It's only a dirty 20.
Okay, you are hidden.
Oh, sweet. Then I'm gonna shoot it. Okay, I'm going to be very careful with this. I'm going to be very, very careful.
I believe you.
This is for the viewers. They like to see this shit. It's a natural 20 on my first attack, which means I don't have enough d6s to actually roll this damage all at once.
I didn't either. That's why I put it in roll 20. I was like, you know what? That's a lot of d6s.
So many
Uh,
sixes.
Okay, so I've got those
I
two
have
d12s,
plenty of d6s.
these two d12s, and we'll start.
That's because I play Shadowrun, and I need all the d6s.
I have a lot of d10s for vampire.
Yup. I now own
Oh,
3 bricks of d6s for Shadowrun.
oh, there's so many ones. 2,
Said
6,
Winifred as she left her night job.
12, 13, 22, 25, 30. 6, 51, 56 damage.
56 minus 56. Okay, this is the first time that someone has done more than 50 damage in one instance. As the bullet strikes the crow, a big 1940s, 1950s comic pow shows up where the bullet hit, and you hear one of the locking mechanisms in the door unlock.
Sweet.
Awesome. I'm gonna shoot it again.
Yes.
Shucklin's just like, what kind of bullet is that?
26 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 22 damage.
Okay. Minus 22. Wonderful.
And then yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Row.
Is he still up, huh?
Oh wait, I'm going to take like a couple steps back because of all the AoEs that it's doing as well.
Understood. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it's already on the ground. It's already grapple. It's already all these things, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, when we just start waylaying it again, I'll make my attacks. This is the first one.
Hit.
So 13 plus 10 is 23. Plus 1d8 plus 6 is 8. Plus another 2d6 for all the shit I have going on. 8 and 6 is 14. That's my first attack.
Okay.
Second attack with advantage. Oh, Jesus. 13 to hit is the highest.
That will miss.
Do I have anything I can do? Let me check. I don't think I do. Nope. 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 Yep. Okay. And then my bonus action, I use my spiritual weapon to attack.
Okay.
1d20 plus
That's
10.
gonna hit.
Yeah. Sure. And that's 1d8 plus 4. So 10 more damage on top of that.
Wonderful.
All right, and that is everything Raul can do.
Shockland.
I'm up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Um. So I think where we're at now. Yeah. Time to keep things fairly straightforward, I guess. It is time to do the bonk. So I am going to I'm going to start with bonus action Bardic Inspiration, and I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration on Akaram.
Okay.
And then I am going to attack with my Glaive of Warding. Do I get advantage for flanking with where Parunga is?
Yes. He is also still grappled, so you get advantage.
Sweet.
It has not come around to its turn where it has had movement in order to attempt to ungrapple
Does a
itself.
27 hit?
It does.
All right. Then I am going to smite with a 3rd level spell slot. It turns out that that is as many spell slots as I need to use on smite. Where are all of my d8s? There's all the d8s. My roommate was hoarding them.
He's playing
All
a
right.
wizard now. Why does he need so many d8s? He needs
Yeah.
d6s.
All right. 4, 5, 8, 10. 15 plus 17. So that's 32 damage on the first swing.
Okay,
And now I'm going to roll my extra attack.
okay.
23 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. So now I'm going to use another 3rd level spell slot. 10, 19, 25. So that's going to be 46 on the second swing.
Minus 46. As you swing the second time, as it makes contact, another comic book style bubble appears and it says bonk, and another locking mechanism on the door unlocks.
Sweet.
Or 15.
Shocklands. Dimes.
That is the end of my turn. Yeah, that's
Okay.
all my actions.
Do, 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 do. Okay. Let's do that. Would hurt everybody. Let's not do that.
Were you about to fireball?
Ice storm.
Ah.
I was just
And then
looking
I
at
looked and saw that yeah, there's flanking
was-
going on, which there's no way to do that.
I was listening to an Acquisitions Inc. game, and they were in a dwarven room fighting one cloaker beast in the dark, and Jim Dark Magic reacted by like immediately casting a fireball at it, but the ceiling wasn't very high, and he just essentially did more damage to the rest of the party than the cloaker did. Like it was terrible. He nearly one-shotted himself with his own fireball.
Sounds about right. All right.
Okay. That
Alright.
is a Constitution save. It is going to fail with a 12. So Akram holds out his hand, and dark ribbons of negative energy spew from his hand and wrap around the crow. Do-do-do. Roll. And it takes 32 points of damage. And does not rise as a zombie under Akram's control because it's still alive.
It's really a
Alright.
shame, honestly. Like if you wanted to pull some punches and let yourself gain an army, I wouldn't be upset.
Oh no. I'll do that when you guys are DMing.
I'll do that while I'm DMing. I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna give Mikey more minions. It only helps us.
Right. So now it is the crow's turn. It is going to use one of its actions to attempt to break free of the grapple. So I need a strength from Raoul.
Is that just a check?
Yep.
Oof. Plus 5. Yeah, 14.
Okay, his 17 beats you, so he is now free.
Oh.
And he will strike you. Oh shit, that's a 20.
He's attacking
Um,
Raoul.
Yes.
I get an attack of
um,
opportunity.
Okay.
Raoul
Sentinel.
also can't.
Cool. I also have adamantine armor, so.
Oh, so it won't double the damage. Okay.
I learned that one from his intro.
That's a dirty 20 to hit on the AOO.
That'll hit.
All right. And I can't smite on this, I don't think. So that's just going to be 16 damage.
Okay. So the crow raises its mandibles and goes to strike Raoul, and you slam it down with an attack of opportunity. And then, as soon as your weapon is removed from it, it dissipates into smoke.
Oh, I was going to repost.
Woot. Dun, 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 dun,
Okay,
dun,
that's
dun,
that's all you can. That's all you can do. It becomes a
Yeah.
copyright issue.
That's why I was off key.
As you defeat the crow, you hear multiple mechanisms in the door releasing. This door opens, and young Volo is inside and free. And that is where we will end our session this evening.
Woot.
We say Volo.